Warbands is played on a 30-inch square map, and terrain can be set up however you like. Forces deploy in order, with one miniature being placed at a time. Players roll to determine the order of deployment. Scouts are placed afterwards and may begin outside of their deployment zone. Players will then roll for initiative, the winner getting to act first. Every model has action points. Each of them starts with 2. All actions cost action points to perform. Most will use 1, but some use 2. Performing an action can trigger interrupts. Each action can only be interrupted by one enemy model, and interrupting also costs AP. Some actions can protect a model from interrupts. By dodging, this dwarf has avoided the shot from the Draconian. Models in cover are harder to hit than models out in the open. Combat begins by moving models into base contact. One action models can do is the charge action, which allows them to attack as part of moving. Like most actions, a charge can be interrupted. For example, an archer might interrupt a charge by shooting. Shooting will usually not stop a charge, unless the archer rolls a critical hit. A critical hit is where you roll exactly what you need to hit on the dice. Critical hits will automatically knock the target prone in addition to the attack's usual effects. In some cases, such as fighting in a melee, models will make opposing rolls. Both models roll at the same time, with the highest roll succeeding. Armor saves are taken against damage. A model succeeds in an armor save by rolling a total of 11 or higher. This means that a model with no armor can never succeed at an armor save. Some models are spellcasters. Unlike other actions, the target of the spell must be declared. The wizard would say, "I am casting a spell at your giant." Spells require a roll to hit, just like ranged attacks. Some spells can also be boosted, which costs extra AP. Boosted spells are much more powerful and have additional effects. In this case, the boosted fireball is creating a template on the ground that will hit 3 targets. Casting spells can trigger interrupts just like any other actions. Some enemy spellcasters can use a special Dispel interrupt, fighting a battle of wills aimed at cancelling the enemy spell. This would lead to an opposing roll. Warbands features a number of different scenarios to play, each with different objectives and deployment types. In King of the Hill, models arrive from all sides of the map to try to capture a magical objective in the centre. In Assassination, the Warbands are hired to defend a merchant and take out his biggest rival. Treasure Hunt has the Warbands fighting over an assortment of randomly placed chests. The next video will show a small selection of the cool special actions available to some models.